and this is going to be the first time on this FIM World Supercross Championship that we've seen Tomac, Webb, Savatgy, Anderson, Hayden, Deegan, Roczen all together racing in one location. It's going to be spectacular.
And the other thing that I'm really looking for in tonight's racing and this qualifying session is we're in the Northern Hemisphere, we're in Canada, we've come down south, completely different dirt, completely different conditions. We're going to see Tomac on a completely different race surface.
And as you just saw, we are in SX1 qualifying session, fighting to see which 4 riders will move on to SuperPole for the gate picks in SX1, and then we'll be racing later on after SuperPole. And Roczen on that number 94, former world champ, the 2-time world champ, out on the track on that number 94. Let's see what he can do here as he gets on the clock and gets it rolling.
Saw that big quad out of the rhythm section. There it is. And Ralph, I think that this soil will help Kenny. This looks more like Buenos Aires. It's hard pack and slick. He's got that perfect balance. The issue, though, is that Eli Tomac, he's good at this, too. He's good at everything. So there's a chance these 2 boys could elevate again away from the pack if they get those starts. But Kenny's got to be feeling a little redemption tonight, wanting to get it back from Eli.
Kristen, right now, Ken Roczen on that Pipes Motorsports Group Suzuki sits number 1.
He looks good out there. Now, I spoke with his team manager, Larry Brooks. He said something interesting to me. He said, we want Ken to want more power. We can give it to him. We're testing it with Jason right now, but he doesn't want it. He has been riding the same settings, if you can imagine this, on this bike for nearly 4 years, but he's content. He's comfortable. So why toy with a good thing? It just goes to show when riders have a preference, sometimes you just got to trust them because they can still find success with comfortability, not always speed.
7.5 minutes to go. It's Roczen, Tomac, Craig, and Savatgy right now. Deegan, 1 spot out. Are you surprised this early on the Danger Boys right in the mix?
No, I mean, I think he showed in Argentina he had a bit of a gate pick debacle that kind of meant he had to come through the pack, but the speed was there, the intensity was there. I think Danger Boy is going to be a threat tonight. Love
seeing Gregory Aranda jump into the top 4 for now on the Team GSM bike. These guys already down to the 52-second range. 52.454, the quickest for Roczen. Here's a look at Tomac, the reigning champ. Tomac with a personal best in Sector 1. He goes best overall in Sector 2. Tomac on a heater here. That Red Bull KTM.
He's only 2/10 off of Kenny. But this could get it if he sticks these whoops.
And you can see the times on the bottom. Craig, Tomac, and Roczen all in the top 3 right now for SuperPole. And Tomac's across the line. He's number 1 with a blistering 51.999. And Roczen chasing after him. He was overall best in Sector 1, personal best in Sectors 2 and 3. This could be really good as Roczen makes his way to the finish line jump. Here he comes. Kenny's over the line, and what does he do?
He cut it.
He got quicker to a 52.211, but not quick enough to overtake Tomac yet.
He had a little bit of a kick out in the whoops, and he had to kind of tap his way out that last 3. And a 10th is just snap your fingers. It's that quick, so one little mistake can cost you when you're in a pack that is this good. You can't slip at all. Kenny, with that one little kick out cost him.
Jace, this is something I've been talking to the mechanics about earlier today. I talked to Carlos Rivera and Jay Dungy about who work on that Red Bull KTM for Eli Tomac, and I said, as I was sitting up here earlier watching in practice, Tomac running to the wall jump over here, his braking was unbelievable. It was more like a road racer. Deep into the wall section, hard on the brakes. The bike was so steady, and he was able to go deeper than anybody, get over that wall jump quick, and then shoot away. And braking is not something most fans tend to talk about because it's not the most exciting, but it could be an area where he's making up a lot of time tonight.
I couldn't agree more, and fundamentals are the things that win races at this level as well. It's the things that they teach you day one that will carry through your entire career, and you're right, Tomac is the perfect example of that.
But you know who else is riding really good is Gregory Aranda. He just jumps up to number 2 with a 52.065, and he was overall quickest in sectors 2 and 3.
And imagine him coming in with this lineup, with Tomac, Roczen, Webb, these legends, and he's like, you know what? I'm going to put my name on the board over and over. He did it in the first qualifier, second qualifier. He's doing it again. The guy is on absolute rails against the legends of Supercross.
All right, let's talk a little bit about Cooper Webb, because number 2 is number 7 on the board right now, and I'm a little surprised about that. I mean, I know he's doing the wild card thing, and he's been having some fun down here, but he's a champion. He knows what it takes to win. He's ready to do so.
Yeah, and he's a racer. We all know that he can race, but he's going to have to be faster in this because this gate pick is going to matter. That 181st corner, dry and slick, 7th gate pick is not going to be a good gate pick. You got to be at least in that top 4, so he's going to have to cut some time. He's within a second, so he's not way out of range, but he's going to have to find his way at least up this Anderson and Savatgy, or he's going to be having a rough night from gate pick 7.
How about El Hombre sitting now in 4th on the Pipes Motorsports Group Suzuki? So Dustin Pipes has both of his bikes sitting in the SuperPole area in 3rd and 4th right now. Jace, I'm a little concerned about Jason in the fact that he's been riding with his shirt tail tucked in the entire season. And I got to tell you, I don't like it. I'm about to go talk to him about it.
Honestly, at this point, it might just be a slight oversight on his behalf, but maybe head down there in between these, tell him to untuck it for the heat. We might see a whole shot, and he might just check out and win this thing.
I think it unlocks the flow for him. I really do.
Yes, you talked about the braking, how important. With Anderson, it's the feel and the vibe.
Yeah.
And Ralph, we're not seeing the vibe. Like, untuck that jersey. Come on, Jason.
Hey, I got my shirt untucked. I'm ready. Come on, El Hombre. Let's get it going here.
And it's hot right now.
Yeah, buddy, is it ever. It feels like, guys, a national in Florida today. An outdoor national in Florida, right? Gatorback. Something like that, Daniel.
It is hot, and that's going to play a role in the race because it does go quick tonight. And, yes, the sun will go down, and it will become night. But it's been hot here at night, so they're in for a tough one. Again, that's why the start is going to be so important. And if you're Gregory Aranda, man, you are loving this.
Let's rock this up right now. We're coming up to 2 minutes to go. It's Tomac, Aranda, Roczen, and Anderson, Kristen.
Right now, Hayden Deegan just spent nearly 3 minutes in the hot pit with his mechanic, Brent Duffy, and that's a long time in these short qualifying sessions. I asked Brent what adjustment he wanted. Brent said, I can't tell you, I'd get in trouble, as Cooper Webb and Ken Roczen both visiting the hot pit here as well.
3 minutes, guys. That's brutal. As Kristen pointed out, Roczen leaving the racetrack. He's done. He posted the 3rd quickest so far. He's got 1:30 on the board, and he said, that's all I got.
You know, I wonder what they're searching for. I have to imagine the big whoops and the big faces on the jumps makes you want to be stiff, but the traction makes you want to kind of be soft. So I bet you they're kind of searching for that perfect balance where they can hook up out of corners, drive in with good braking, but then they can't give up too much because of the jumps and whoops. So it's going to be a hard balance to find tonight.
Savatgy goes to number 1. Joey Savatgy with a 51.989. He was overall quickest in Sector 1, personal best in 2, 3, and 4. That's impressive. Savatgy now, Tomac, Aranda, and Roczen sits in 4th. Less than a minute to go. Hayden Deegan. The gap is, what, 100th of a second?
1/100th of a second.
Between Tomac and Savatgy.
And Aranda.
Unreal.
And Roczen. We're talking less than a 10th between the first 4. It's unbelievable. How? I mean, they're all different in different spots, too. They're not all the exact same, but it adds up. Incredible.
You couldn't get that on a stopwatch.
No, no.
The key is going to be trying to figure out who's got that extra 100th where.
Exactly.
Right? And you have to take that away from the guy in the race.
And it's hard to go back to the truck and be like, well, where was he 100th better? I mean, it's so identical. Nice work, Joey.
Goes overall best in Sector 1 as we're racing to the checkers here with about 5 seconds to go. Let's see if Eli can steal that number 1 spot back. Webb is over the finish line jump. He doesn't move up. Here goes Savatgy. He stays at number 1, doesn't improve any. Here comes Tomac. Tomac overall best in Sector 1, personal best in Sector 2, does nothing better in 3.
Oh, he gave up.
Oh,
He let up.
he might have had a shot at it.
He was rolling.
Wow,
Joey,
boys.
hey, Joey Savatgy, nice work.
So it looks like, as Eli goes over the line, it's going to be Savatgy, Tomac, Aranda, and Roczen all going on to SuperPole in SX1. Another stacked field of SuperPole contenders getting ready to go here shortly. Kristen, what a stunning run by Joey Savatgy.